Hello everyone, I am Ankita. Today I am going to explain about file accessing method. Let's see about file accessing method. File accessing method is a file length logical records that allows the program to read and write record rapidly. And file stores lot of information as stores ranges of million and billions of bits of information, and that should be information must be accessed and read into computer memory. So for that there are two types of accessing method. One is sequential access and another one is direct access method. So some OS support for only one type of access method, and another OS supports for more than one. In that case, it is responsibility of application to which access method to use. The first type of file accessing method is sequential access. The name itself implies here the information in the file will be stored sequentially and it will be accessed and processed in sequential order. Sequential means one after the other. Here there are two types of uh, operations. Read operations is given by read next and write operation is given by write next, where you will be having file pointer. The file pointer file points whichever pointing the file read operations will read the record and advance the file to next. Similarly, the write operations will check the position of the right pointer and it will write contents of the file and then finally advance to write pointer end of the newly written file. And this key points for the sequential is, but one thing to remember, read and write move ahead one after the another. It should move one after the another. Such a method is reasonable for tape. And second one is direct access method. A file is made up of fixed length logical records, but then records be accessed randomly in any order. There is no particular we have to follow order to read and write a record, and but they can access randomly any order. Direct access is also called as relative access. We can say that resembles this mode of a file. Any record can be randomly accessed any record. As we said, sequential is a order by order. Direct means it is a random. We can use randomly, and there is no restrictions which we have to follow or access the record on one after the other. So direct access files are of great use for immediate access to large amount of information. And in another type also is there, that is index sequential method. Index sequential is of your books. The index contains pointers to the various blocks. It may contain the product of the first record for the particular block. In case sometimes file system contain too much of files, the index also contains too large. In that we can split into two. The master one is master and another is secondary. Master might be residing in the memory, secondary is residing in the secondary storage device, and it might be actual point to the actual filing blocks. So this implementation in real time, IBM makes use of index sequential access method. VMF is index relative access method. Index IBM index means maintaining index, which going to construct the index file with the help of index. It is going to contain pointer to the various blocks or various records contains in your actual files. So IBM makes use of this. It is a order by order. And index with relative access, we know that it allows randomly access to all those records on the random blocks. Index is going to contain a pointer pointing to those actual disk blocks. Small master index points to disk blocks of secondary index. The secondary index blocks to the actual file blocks. Key points for this method: it is built on top of sequential access and it controls the pointer by using index, and to find a record in file we first search the index and then by the help of pointer we access the file directly. Thank you.